Welcome back to our English learning channel.
Hey everyone!
Today, we're going to do a deep dive into something super cool.
Okay.
Time travel.
Ooh.
Is it real?
Yeah.
Or just in the movies? Get ready for some really interesting facts.
It's funny, we kind of already travel through time.
What?
Not how you think, though.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
Every year, you have a birthday, right?
Yeah, of course.
You're a year older.
Makes sense.
You've basically traveled 1 year into the future.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
Time just keeps moving forward,
And
we're going along with it.
Exactly.
But those big telescopes NASA uses,
Yeah.
those things are huge.
Yeah.
They can actually let us look back in time.
Isn't that cool?
How is that even possible?
Well, think about this.
Okay.
Light takes time to travel.
Right.
So when we see light from faraway stars, it actually started its journey a really, really long time ago.
Oh, wow.
So we're seeing those stars as they were millions of years in the past.
That's like
crazy, right?
getting messages from the past.
Like a time machine.
Whoa. That's amazing. Now, we got to talk about this super smart scientist named Albert Einstein.
Oh, yeah. Einstein.
More than 100 years ago,
Way back.
he had these incredible ideas about time and space.
He was a genius.
Yeah, and his theory of relativity.
That's the one.
I've heard about it, but it sounds really complicated.
It can be, but the main idea is that time and space are actually connected.
Bro.
And nothing can go faster than light.
Faster than light.
Nope.
Okay, so how does all this connect to time travel?
Well, imagine this.
Okay, I'm imagining.
The faster you go,
Uh-huh.
the slower time goes for you.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Compared to someone who's just standing still.
Exactly.
Hold on. Are you trying to tell me time travel is real?
In a way, yes. Not like jumping in a time machine.
Okay.
But scientists have done these experiments.
They have?
Yeah, and they proved that time can actually slow down.
What kind of experiments?
So they took these two clocks,
Okay.
like super accurate ones.
Got it.
They put one on a really fast airplane,
Oh.
and the other one they kept on the ground.
Okay, what happened next?
The plane flew all around the world.
A whole trip around the world.
Yep. Then they looked at the clocks. The clock on the plane, it was a tiny bit behind the one on the ground.
So you're telling me that the clock on the plane was showing a slightly earlier time.
That's right, because time went a bit slower for the clock that was moving so fast.
Whoa. So even if we're not, like, traveling to the past or future, this time stuff is actually real.
Oh, it's real, all right.
And it's affecting our everyday lives.
All the time. Think about GPS.
You mean the thing on our phones that helps us find places?
That's the one.
What does GPS have to do with time travel?
Well, those GPS satellites are way up in space, moving super fast.
Okay.
Einstein's ideas tell us that their clocks should be running a little bit slower than clocks down here on Earth.
Because they're moving so fast.
Exactly. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Those satellites, they're also super far away.
Oh, right. Way up in space.
Yeah, far from Earth's gravity.
Yeah.
And guess what? Gravity affects time, too.
What? No way.
Yeah, it can actually make time slow down.
So you're saying because those satellites are farther from Earth, their clocks run a little faster.
You got it.
Okay, wait. So their speed slows down their clocks.
Right.
But their distance from Earth speeds them up.
Oh, it's kind of crazy, right?
My head is spinning. So what does this mean for GPS?
Well, it means scientists have to constantly adjust the clocks on those satellites.
To keep everything accurate.
Exactly. They use Einstein's ideas to make sure GPS knows where everything really is.
So you're saying that without those time calculations,
Uh-oh.
our GPS would be totally messed up.
Big time.
It might think your house is miles away from where it really is.
Totally.
That's wild. I never knew GPS was so complicated.
Pretty mind-blowing.
Who knew something we use every day was connected to these big, complicated ideas about time and space?
It's all connected, man.
But here's the big question.
Hit me with it.
Could we actually build a real time machine, like in the movies?
That's what everyone wants to know, right?
Exactly.
Some scientists think it might be possible.
Right.
Based on Einstein's theories, of course.
Of course.
One of the coolest ideas out there is this thing called a wormhole.
A wormhole? What's that?
It's like a tunnel.
A tunnel.
Or a shortcut.
Through time.
Through space and time.
Whoa.
It could connect different times together.
So, like, could you step into a wormhole and come out in a totally different time period?
That's the idea.
That sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
I know, right?
Are wormholes real, though?
Well, they haven't been discovered yet.
So they're still just an idea.
For now, yeah. But Einstein's math says they could exist.
So there's a chance,
There's always a chance.
even if it's a small one, that we could one day travel through time using these wormholes.
It's definitely a possibility.
That's so cool. But there's got to be a catch, right? It can't be that easy.
You're right, there is a catch.
I knew it. What is it?
To create a wormhole,
Yeah.
scientists think we might need this special kind of matter called exotic matter.
Exotic matter. What's that?
It's this theoretical stuff with really weird properties.
Weird in what way?
Well, we don't really know for sure because we haven't actually found it yet.
So until we find that stuff, wormhole time travel is just a really cool idea.
Pretty much, yeah. But who knows what we'll discover in the future.
That's true. Science is always advancing.
Always pushing the boundaries.
So maybe one day, those science fiction dreams of time travel could become a reality.
Maybe sooner than we think. You know,
Yeah.
even if we figure out how to make a time machine, there might be some rules.
Rules.
About how far back in time we could go.
Oh, really? Like a time travel limit?
Yeah, something like that.
Tell me more.
Some scientists think
Okay.
that even if we could travel to the past,
Yeah.
we could only go back
Uh-huh.
as far as when the time machine was built.
Wait, hold on. So someone built a time machine in the year, like 2100.
Okay.
They couldn't use it
Nope.
to come visit us here in 2023.
That's the idea.
It's like time has a starting point for time travelers.
You got it.
That's so interesting.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
It does.
And you know what?
What?
This brings up another really big question
A question?
that scientists have been wondering about
Okay, I'm ready.
for ages.
Hit me with it.
If time travel to the past was possible,
Yeah,
why haven't we met any time travelers from the future?
that's a really good question.
Right.
If people in the future figure out time travel,
You'd think.
wouldn't they come visit us?
You would think so, right?
Yeah. So what are the theories?
Well, there are a few ideas
Uh,
about why we haven't seen any time travelers yet.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Well, one idea
Right.
is that maybe time travel to the past just isn't possible.
Oh, no.
No matter how hard we try.
So maybe all those wormhole ideas are just like cool science fiction.
It's possible.
But there's got to be other ideas, right?
Oh, yeah, there are.
Ones that are a bit more hopeful, maybe.
Exactly. Maybe time travel is possible, but
Wait, what?
it's super hard.
Okay.
Or super dangerous.
So maybe people in the future have figured it out,
Maybe.
but they're keeping it a secret to avoid causing any problems.
Could be like a safety rule for the universe.
Whoa. Or maybe they can time travel,
Yeah.
but they're just watching us from far away.
Like what?
Like scientists studying something interesting.
Ooh, like we're in a giant experiment.
That's kind of creepy.
That is a little weird to think about.
Being watched by time travelers.
No, right?
But hey, we can't rule it out completely.
Never say never.
I guess that's why time travel is so fascinating.
It is.
It's full of mysteries
Duh.
and things we don't understand yet.
Exactly.
Okay, so speaking of things we don't understand,
Yeah.
what about those time travel paradoxes?
Oh, yeah, the paradox.
Like the classic one, the grandfather paradox.
grandfather paradox.
Classic.
Can you explain that one for our listeners who might not know?
Of course. So imagine
I'm imagining.
you could go back in time
Okay.
and meet your grandfather
Okay, I'm with you so far.
before your parent was born,
Right.
and then for some reason you accidentally killed him.
Oh, no. Right.
That's terrible.
So if your grandfather died
Yeah.
before your parent was born,
Uh-huh.
your parent wouldn't exist.
Oh, right.
And neither would you.
So if I don't exist,
Exactly.
how could I have gone back in time to kill my grandfather in the first place?
Right. It just doesn't make sense.
That's so confusing.
It is. It is.
So how do scientists even begin to try and solve this paradox?
Well, there are a few ideas out there,
Okay,
but no one really knows for sure.
got it.
Some scientists think there's this thing called
What's it called?
the Novikov self-consistency principle.
Can you break that down for me?
Basically, it says that if you go back in time, you can't actually change anything
What?
because everything you do is already a part of history.
So even if I tried to kill my grandfather,
Uh-huh. Something would always stop you.
so it's like the universe is protecting itself from paradoxes.
Exactly.
Wow, that's really mind-blowing.
It is, isn't it?
It's so hard to wrap my head around.
I know what you mean.
What other ideas are there?
Well, there's another one that's really interesting.
Tell me.
It involves this concept called the many worlds interpretation
Okay.
of quantum mechanics.
Quantum mechanics. Now that sounds complicated.
It is a bit tricky, but
Right.
the basic idea
Yeah.
is that every time a choice is made, the universe splits into multiple universes,
Multiple universes.
each with a different outcome.
Hold on. So you're saying, like, in one universe, I had pizza for dinner tonight.
Nice.
And in another universe,
Yeah.
I had a salad instead.
Exactly. So now think about that idea,
Okay.
but with the grandfather paradox.
Okay.
So if you went back in time
Uh-huh.
and killed your grandfather.
So maybe do that again.
I know. But just imagine.
Okay. I'm imagining
Maybe that just creates a new universe.
a whole new universe.
Where you never existed.
But the original universe,
Yeah.
the one I came from, stays the same.
Exactly. You're not really changing the past.
Gotcha.
You're just creating a new reality.
So we get rid of the paradox.
Paradox solved.
We end up with a ton of different universes.
Right. A multiverse.
That's crazy.
It's wild, isn't it?
It just shows how strange and complex
Totally.
time and reality could actually be.
It's all connected.
This is all so amazing. It's hard to believe that something as simple as time could be so mysterious.
I know, right?
And it's not just time, is it? It's space, too.
It's all about space-time.
Einstein showed us they're really two sides of the same coin.
A cosmic coin.
It's like a big fabric that
Yeah.
everything exists in.
A cosmic fabric.
And gravity can warp and stretch this fabric, which is why time can move differently
That's right.
in different parts of the universe.
Exactly. So on a planet
Okay.
with really strong gravity,
Yeah?
time would move slower.
Slower than here on Earth.
You got it.
And near a black hole where gravity is super strong,
The ultimate time warp.
time would practically stop.
It would slow down a lot.
That's incredible.
It is.
Feels like something out of a science fiction movie.
It does, doesn't it?
But it's real science.
Science is amazing.
It really is. Well, I think our brains have had enough of a workout for today.
They're probably fried.
We've talked about so much, from the basics of time travel to these really mind-blowing concepts
We went deep.
like wormholes and paradoxes and even different universes.
A real cosmic adventure.
It has been. So what does all this mean for us,
What do you mean?
for how we understand the universe and our place in it?
Well, I think it reminds us that we still have so much to learn about the universe.
It is true.
Time is something we experience every day,
We do.
but it's also one of the biggest mysteries out there.
A real head-scratcher.
It is.
It's a good reminder to keep asking questions and keep exploring.
Always be curious.
You never know what incredible discoveries are waiting for us in the future.
The future is full of possibilities.
Maybe one day
Yeah.
we'll even figure out how to time travel ourselves.
Now that would be amazing.
It would.
But until then,
Yeah.
we can keep thinking about all the mysteries of time
Thinking and dreaming.
and all the possibilities it holds.
Absolutely.
It makes you wonder what else is out there.
Right. Like, what other crazy things are we going to discover
Who knows?
about space and time?
So much to learn.
I know. Thinking about all this
I know, it's a lot.
really makes your brain work.
They had a good workout.
It is a workout. But the thing is,
What?
even though
Yeah.
all this stuff about time travel,
Right.
it sounds so crazy.
Does sound crazy.
Like something out of a movie.
Total sci-fi.
Yeah. It's all based on
What?
real science.
It is.
And math.
That's the cool part.
That's what blows my mind.
Yes.
Science can take these
Uh-huh.
wild ideas
I know.
and show us
Yeah.
how they could actually be possible.
It's amazing.
It really is. And you know what else is crazy?
What?
The more we learn about time and space,
The more
we realize.
We realize what?
We don't know anything.
It's true. Every answer just leads to more questions.
That's a great way to put it. It's like we're just scratching the surface.
We're just getting started.
Exactly. And that's what's so exciting.
Right.
There's always more to discover.
Always more to explore.
Well, I think we've given our brains enough to think about for one day.
Information overload.
We've covered so much.
We have.
From basic time travel ideas
Right.
to wormholes and paradoxes
Oh, yeah.
and even different universes.
The multiverse.
It's been a wild ride.
It has been fun.
So
Yeah.
what does all this mean for us, you know?
For us as humans.
Yeah, like for how we understand the universe
Right.
and our place in it.
Deep questions.
I know. But I think it
Yeah.
reminds us
That reminds us what?
that we're part of something
Something bigger than us.
than ourselves.
It's true. We're just a tiny part of this vast universe.
Yeah. The universe is full of mysteries and wonder.
Absolutely.
And we're just starting to figure it all out.
We're on a journey of discovery.
It's a good reminder to stay curious and keep learning.
Always ask questions.
Because who knows what we'll discover next.
The future's full of surprises.
Maybe one day
What?
We'll even crack the code of time travel.
Imagine that.
We could visit different times ourselves.
That would be incredible.
It would. But until then,
Yeah.
we can keep dreaming,
And exploring.
exploring all those mysteries of time.
It's a fascinating subject.
It really is. Well, that's it for our deep dive into time travel.
Time to come back to the present.
It's been a fascinating journey, that's for sure. If this conversation benefited you, then please subscribe and one simple like and comment what you think. Until next time, keep those minds curious and keep learning English.